Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is January 13, 2022. Let's take a look at market today and look at profitable companies with cash greater than $1 billion. And also let's look at profitable companies with low stock price. So with that, let's jump in. As you can see here, we had a bloodbath today and we had Dow Jones Industrial Average down big time. Look, down 176 points. And we got here Nasdaq down big time. Nasdaq tanked 381 points. That's a huge drop. And S&P 500 also dropped big time here, down 67. And we got more declining stocks here. Declining stocks 65%. Advancing stocks are much lower, just 30%. So as you can see, here, stocks are selling off big time. Everybody's afraid of the Fed. Fed may raise the rate, and that's why all these growth names are coming down big time. And also we got bank earnings tomorrow. These major banks are announcing. We'll keep a watch on it. Stock futures are flat ahead of bank earnings here. So with that, what we'll do is we'll go to Thinkorswim platform and see how is the futures market. So with that, as you can see here, we got futures market. And look, we got S&P 500 futures here down today, and it's trying to see where to go. Slightly up today, up by 4 points, as you can see here. And it's trying to bounce off of its 50-day moving average, as you can see here. We'll see if that holds. We got to be careful here. And S&P, Nasdaq clearly is in a negative territory. Look, Nasdaq is below its 100-day moving average. Once it breaks the 100-day moving average, next stop is 200-day moving average. We got to be a little bit careful with Nasdaq here. That's why I go after profitable companies versus money-losing companies. So we will look at some of those names today. And as you look through here, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's also down today. In the futures market, it's up by 41 points here. We'll keep a close watch on that too. And finally, we got Russell. Russell is clearly in a negative territory. As you can see here, it's below its 200-day moving average. So we got to be careful, go after profitable companies and with the net positive margin and go from there. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at bond market here and see what's going on in the bond market. All right, so as you can see here in the bond market, we got bonds selling off. As you see here, got bonds big time down. Now it's trying to go slowly higher. And yields went up quickly here. That's why stock market tanked big time. As yields go higher, that tells you interest rates are going higher. That's why stock market is tumbling. We got to be careful. We got some downtick in the yields here. We'll watch this closely. But generally, folks are worried about inflation. That's why stock market is getting sold off here, and Nasdaq is hit big time. And as you see here, crude oil is jumping nicely here. Even up here, it can go even slightly higher. We got to keep a watch here. But if Omicron fears linger again, oil will come down just like it came down earlier this month. And then you got here gold. Gold, as you can see, trying to see where to go here. And it's slowly going higher, as you can see here. Even up here, there are some great gold names you could buy here and go from there. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at one or two stocks here and go from there. Let's start with the big names here. As you can see here, we got big names. We got Apple. As you look through Apple here, Apple is down nicely. Look, Apple is down today and down by $3. RSI is 48. That tells you could still buy Apple at these levels. It's sold off. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. That's a good sign here. And then we have Microsoft here, completely sold off. Look, RSI is 31 here. That tells you stock is completely sold off. And look, it's almost approaching its 200-day moving average here. So that's why we got to be a little careful. I think it's okay to buy slowly. Microsoft is a rock solid company. You could buy slowly here. And then you have here Amazon.com here. Amazon.com is also coming down pretty drastically. It's below its 100-day moving average. Even Microsoft is 100-day moving average, not 200. I think it's also a great buy here. RSI is 37. That tells you can buy this company here. Amazon typically goes higher. They have a lot of things baking in their premise. They're working on new things, so we'll keep a watch on Amazon here. And then finally, we got Facebook here. Facebook is facing some issues here with the federal government, trying to see what's going on with them, along with Twitter and a couple other companies. We got to be careful here. But Facebook overall, it's doing well, as you can see here. RSI is 44 here. I think if this drops, it's okay to buy. It's a good company. I think they will do well. So with that, we'll look at probably one more here and go from there. All right, so we'll look at a couple more stocks here, starting with Google. As you see here, Google is a great company. Right now, RSI is 40, tells you stock is sold off here. It's good to buy some Google into this weakness here. And look, Netflix is completely sold off here. It's below its 100-day moving average. On the balance volume is also low. I think at these levels, it's okay to slowly buy into Netflix here. They will all typically they go higher after the earnings. Look, earnings, stock went higher. Earnings, stock went higher again. So this is a huge drop here. I think after the earnings, this can nicely bounce back. And then got Nvidia, great stock. Look, it's being sold off here. RSI 39. I'm slowly accumulating Nvidia. It's a great stock for long term. Look, on the balance volume is still steady, trying to go higher. That's a good sign here. And finally, we got AMD, again a great stock here. Lisa Su is the leader, and she's doing great. Look, on the balance volume, it's a little bit flat here, which is okay here. And this stock is above 100-day moving average, just like Nvidia here. It's a great play here. So with that, we'll go into few stocks and see if it's worth buying here. So what we'll do is we'll look at profitable companies and see if we can buy those names. So with that, we look at profitable companies with cash more than $1 billion and price more than $20, low debt and also low RSI. These are stocks that are sold off here and they got a lot of cash. They can weather the storm here. So with that, let's jump in. So as you can see here, we got great companies here. Look, we got top of the list, we got AMD, which is a good stock, as many of you know. What I've done is I've looked at only profitable companies. Keep watching the net margin here. All net margin positive companies with the nice net margin, as you can see here. So these companies are making money. And also they got cash with more than $1 billion in cash, which is a good sign here. And look at RSI here. RSI is below 50. That tells you below 55. That tells you these stocks are sold off here. So we are looking at stocks that are sold off, but with a nice net margin. Companies are making money. So those are the stocks we should look at. And many of the companies, as you can see here, price to sales ratio is low here. Exception could be just Microsoft and AMD here, but otherwise all the stocks have got low price to sales ratio. That tells you these are the not targets for the tech rotation or stock rotation. You could still buy these at these levels here. So with that, I love AMD. I think it's a good one to buy here. And even Microsoft is a great stock. Look, RSI is 41 here. It's completely sold off. It's done great in 5 years time frame. As you can see here, 424%. And I think it's a good buy here. And then you got Pfizer here. Pfizer has got a lot of these booster shots baking in their workshop. I think it's a good one. And look, RSI is just 53. That tells you it's middle of the range here. You could still buy some. Whenever there's a scare about Omicron, this stock is going to go higher. And then you got few more here. Facebook is one of my favorite. Look, RSI is 50, middle of the road here. You could buy this also safely. And Mark Zuckerberg is leading the company nicely. And we got few more here. PayPal is completely sold off. Many of you know this stock very well. Look, it's sold off even in 5 years. 5 years it's up nicely, 336%. But look, 1 year it's down. So I think this one is a little tricky. It's been going down off late. But, if you see some positive sign here, you could slowly buy this one. But I would say wait for a couple more days, let it come down some more. On the other hand, Activision Blizzard, you could buy it at these levels here. RSI is 51 here. Look, it's trying to bounce off here. Look, in 5 day and 1 month here, it's up. So that tells you this is slowly trying to bounce off here. It's a good one here. And then you got PHG. You could buy this one here. It's down big time a couple of days ago. Now it's trying to bounce off, as you can see here. This is a good one to buy at these levels. RSI is 33, completely sold off here. And then you got a few more. You can scan through this. Many of these stocks are down. By looking at this RSI, you can quickly figure out. And we got few stocks that are down big time, like Salesforce.com, which is CRM, Mark Benioff's company. And this is a good one to slowly buy into it and go from there. And then you got here one more Nike. Nike is down big time. You can just quickly make it out by looking at the RSI number here. RSI is 33. That tells you it's completely sold off here. You could buy some Nike. It's a great stock. Look, it's done nicely in a 5-year time frame, but in 1 year it's struggling. This can also come back nicely. And we've got a few more names you could look through, all low RSI for most part. Some of these home builders, you got to wait and watch. If the Feds increase the rates, typically we have to watch. They will do well, but growth could be muted, performance could be a bit muted. So with that, let's jump in and look at few more stocks which are low price stocks. So now we are looking at profitable companies with price less than $20 and low debt. So let's look at some of those names here. As you can see here, all these stocks have got price less than $20. As you see here, these are low price stocks. At the same time, look at the net margin here. All these are net margin positive companies. These companies are making money end of the day, not money losers. And look at the RSI. RSI is pretty low. That tells you these stocks are sold off. And as you can see here, a few stocks are completely sold off with the low RSI indicated by green background here. So if you're a really bargain hunter, you could look at those names here. Still profitable, but with the low RSI, tells you stock is sold off. So as you can see here, we got a few names here. Look, top of the list, we got NLY. Capital suggests $7 stock, and net margin is 92%. As you can see here, stock has done about 38% in 5 years and just 8% in 1 year. Performance is not great. I would say it's okay to skip this one and go after other names like Kinross here, KGC. This is also a $5 stock, and this one has done 76% in 5 years. I think it's a gold name here. Gold can go higher. It's already trying to go higher in 1 day and 1 month, 5 day and 1 month, as you can see here. And then you got a few more here. United Micro, it's again a good one here. Just $11 stock, nice net margin, 22%, low debt. And look, this stock has done great in 5 years. It's also done good in 1 year and 6 months. Right now, RSI is 47. That tells the stock is sold off here. You could buy this low dollar stock. It's a profitable company and go from there. And then you got BTG. I think many of you know this company. It's a very low price stock here. Look, performance is pretty okay here. They've done 41% in 5 years. Gold typically holds up well during the inflation. You could buy this one also. And then you got a few more here. You got Indian software company Wipro, just $8. And this has done great, 138% in 5 years. You could just buy this one also. It also pays nice dividend. And then you got a few more here. Growth Generation. All the cannabis stocks are sold off, as you know very well. This one has got net margin just 5%, not too much. If you want to skip this, you could, because it's been coming down off late, as you can see here, down all along. But it's done okay in 5 years. Probably we could skip this one and go after other names here. Harmony Gold is okay here. You could buy this one also. Nice 12% net margin, very low price stock, and has done nice 65% in 5 years. That's also a good one here. And Himax is very interesting here. As you see here, high short ratio 15% and nice net margin 24%. You could take advantage of this one. As you can see here, it's trying to bounce off and squeeze some of these short sellers here. and right now RSI is 54. A little higher for me. I would, if this comes down again tomorrow, or in a couple of days, you could buy this one as RSI goes below 54. I think it's a good buy here. Even up here, it can go a little more higher, given shorts are being squeezed here with the nice performance of 23%. But I would rather wait a little bit. I want to buy when the RSI drops below 50. 54 is a little high for me, given it's went up so quickly, so fast. And then got few more. Even AG is a good one here. It's a silver stock, as many of you know here. It's also trying to turn around, as you can see here. It's a good one to buy at this level here. Given RSI is 51, middle of the road here. And then you got a few more, as you can see here. These are completely sold off. Both Kratos as well as Magnite completely sold off here. Look, both of them have got nice 5-year margin here, or 5-year performance. You could slowly buy into this. Kratos could be a little more stronger. It's trying to bounce off here. I think this might bounce quicker. Whereas Magnite, it's been down so long. Probably I would take a pass on Magnite for now here. And then got a few more as you look through here. All great stocks. All nice positive margin, as you can see here. And VERU is one of my favorite here. It's one of those moonshots. It's got nice COVID type vaccines in its war chest here. Nice net margin positive company, as you can see here. And stock has been trying to bounce off in 5-day here. This could be a good long-term play here. And then got a few more here. I love 3D systems, completely sold off, as you can see here. RSI is 39. Stock has not made money for investors. They're okay, in 5-year time frame, but in the near term, stock has not made money. You could look at that one too. And last but not least, we got Safe Bulkers here, $3.60 stock. This gets manipulated a lot, but it's done okay in 1 year and 5-year. Right now, it's completely sold off, as you can see here. RSI is 48. You could, take a look at this also for a speculation type, scenario, and go from there. And look at purple here. Purple is also has a high short ratio right now, along with the LP, LXP here. You could take a look at those also. Look, purple has not made much money here, just 11% in 5 years, whereas LP, LXP has made some money. This could be better one than purple here, because it has some positive performance in 6 month, 1 year, and 5-year. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.